committee member of the Giving Tour about the home tour, the woman who can sell a house before the people even see the house when they see her face on the sign out in front of the house. Her name's Sarah DeLuca. Hi, Sarah.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well.
Great, great.
I love home tours. You know, I live in a tiny house and it's really, really gorgeous. So if we did a tour at my house, you could stand in the living room and turn in a circle and have seen everything. So when I can go look at these big, beautiful mansions that I don't have to clean, it is right up my alley.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So the Giving Tour is a benefit for whom?
The Giving Tour is a benefit for Graceful Opportunities. It's an organization. It's our second year doing this to benefit them. Last year, we really honed in on their rules of the road. And the Graceful Opportunities is an organization that benefits those with intellectual and developmental disabilities, primarily adults who have not had the opportunities given to them. And this year, we're very excited because we are working toward helping them with their farm, their agricultural side of things that it's called Grace Grows. And they have been, they do own already 3 acres in Millersville, Missouri, and they are wanting to really get this off the ground for these individuals to be able to grow their own crops and things like that. And what they grow is actually going to benefit the the Grace Cafe. They're actually going to sell the things that they are able to grow on this property, and not only that, but also sell them at local farmers markets and allow these individuals so much opportunity to learn from this and also benefit in many ways through this opportunity.
I can't think of anything more important. Honestly, I can't.
I know.
You can teach them how to type on a computer, big deal. They can type on a computer. But to actually sustain life and grow things from the earth, that is a skill that I know people without special needs can't do.
Absolutely, yes. It is. They came and, the members of the organization, the board members came and spoke to us about it at the office at Area Properties, and it was just, they are so excited about it. And anybody that's been to Grace Cafe and had the opportunity to meet these individuals, it's just life-changing for them. It really is. And just to have the benefit to be able to work with the public, and they're just delightful. They really are. They're just delightful individuals.
Some of them are my family members, and they are the most loving, kind, and desperately wanting to please you, do their best kind of people you will ever meet in your entire life. Special needs people are not called special for any other reason other than they are. So I love this so much, Sarah. So the home tour is happening when?
The home tour is Sunday, April 27th, and it is from 1 to 4 p.m. We have 5 great homes on the tour, and like you said earlier, it's always such a nice thing to be able to get into someone else's home to get ideas. And last year we had such a just wonderful outcome of it with the money raised. And the homes are, like you said, some of them are larger homes, but some of them are. It's a very mixed variety of homes, and we try to do that, through this to give everyone an idea, whether it be a modern home or a more traditional home. And those 5 homes are listed on our website that we have, it's on our Facebook page, The Giving Tour. And you're able to see a little sneak peek into the homes and a little bit of description of the families that made the homes what they are today.
So are we not listing them? Are we just...
We are. I can. I absolutely can. I didn't know if we had time for that.
Oh, so, heck yeah. We got all kinds of time, girlfriend. Let's do the thing.
Okay, so the first home, and again, these are in no order. So you can the great thing about this, too, is you can start in any home you want to. You'll buy tickets. I know we're kind of backtracking here, but you can buy tickets, and we'll go back to that. And then you can start in any home that you want to. And so the 5 homes we have available it's 5808 Dalhousie Drive in Cape Girardeau. And the next one is 142 Kingfisher in Cape Girardeau, 3030 Kenneth Drive in Cape Girardeau, 173 Tate Ridge in Cape Girardeau, and 1015 Rose Bowl Drive in Cape Girardeau. And these all have Cape Girardeau, cities, but a lot of them are actually really close to the Jackson boundaries. Some of them even go more into that, to like the, not quite Scott City, but on that side of town. So we try to kind of spread them out throughout. And again, you can start in any home you want and go from there in any order.
Okay. Do you have a map of how to get to them?
We will have a map. Yeah, so the map will be released of these 5 homes when you either purchase tickets, and you can start at one, and we'll have some homes each at that, when you start, if you want us to do it that way. Or the maps will be released on our Facebook page at the Giving Tour, and that will happen, I would say, next week. We will have those all lined out for you to start, like I said, anywhere you want, and go from there through the map.
Okay, so you have all these hours. You can spend as much time as you want at whatever house, but remember, you've got this much time. Be respectful of the homes when you go there. Don't pick things up and look in drawers. Stop doing stuff like that. Just go look at the beauty of the places that these people have so gracefully decided to open up their homes. I just find it fascinating because it's like you said, you get ideas. I have my home decorated, even though it's little. It's got something. I went with a theme that I saw in one of the homes I saw on a home tour 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm telling you, that's the best thing, especially around this time of year. People are in the Easter spirit. They may have Easter stuff. They may have religious stuff up. I love all that.
Yes. And we are so grateful to these families, these 5 people that have opened their homes, because we know that's a big ask. It's a big ask. We have last year we had a couple hundred people through, even more, and it is a big ask. But like you said, your home is yours, and it's such a great opportunity to showcase a little bit of you and your family, and to open that up to others is also a wonderful characteristic that people have to offer.
Yeah. So how do you go about choosing? Do you just put the word out and say, hey, I want to show your home, or how do you choose?
Well, we have a committee that we get together and we brainstorm different homes in the area. Of course, you do have to think of different types, like I said earlier.
Right,
You don't want to have the exact same kind. You want to have different areas of Cape and Jackson and things like that. And then, we've actually had several from last year that were like, gosh, we're not ready, this year, but we'd love to do it next year. And we've had a couple that are on the tour that asked. They said, we would absolutely love to be part of this, of the Graceful Opportunities and the fundraising for it, and we would be honored to have our home on tour. Very cool. Really, it's amazing how many people open up and are willing to help out in that area.
Well, some people have beautiful homes, and if I had one of those, I'd sure as heck let you walk through it and see how
it sounds like yours is beautiful.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, literally turn in a circle. So it's something that everybody takes pride in, something that they own. At least I feel, renters probably take pride too, but when you own it and it's yours, you really dedicate and put your own style into it. So I love that you're going with different maybe techniques of house style, and the way people decorate is individual right down to the DNA. So you never know what you're going to see. But God bless these people for deciding to open their doors and let people in. So how much are tickets?
Okay, so tickets are $30 each. We have some sponsorship availabilities that have already been posted. It's not too late to do that. So if your business would like to be a part of that, or an individual wants to sponsor on a higher level, they can do that as well. Individual tickets, like I said, are $30. We do have what we call a family donation, and that's $100, and that will get you 2 tickets and then a little bit of extra money to go toward the Graceful Opportunities as a donation. And we have a lot of people that go that route as well. But again, you can go all the way to an individual tickets for $30, and those can be purchased at 5 area places. You could buy those at Area Properties Real Estate River Region, and they have a location on Broadway. Grace Coffee and Cafe. Of course, if you haven't been there, you need to go in there and get some coffee.
French press coffee. Golly.
Yes. And you'll get to meet some of those individuals that we're speaking of that are working there, with the intellectual disabilities that are just amazing. And that's on Broadway. And then Wish Boutique at Broadview. And then First Midwest Bank on North Kings Highway, and First Midwest Bank in East Jackson Boulevard. So we do have a Jackson location. And, of course, you can go online to the Giving Tour on the Facebook page. There's an Eventbrite link there, and on that you can buy individual tickets, or you can do the family donation as well.
Very cool.
And yes. And just one more little tidbit. We do have a gift basket raffle this year that anyone can participate in. The raffle tickets are available online, but those are going to be local individuals and businesses that have donated a lot of home items and things like that, just to add a little bit of something to it, of course, because, obviously our goal here is to raise this money for the Graceful Opportunities and to really get this Grace Grows off the ground for them.
Okay, so are the auction items at the Giving Tours Facebook page?
It will be, yes. So we're working on the basket now, so more info will be out on that. I would say definitely early next week. We've kind of kept that one a little bit under the wraps, and we're going to really promote that here in the next week and share some of those items and things like that. But it will be a really great opportunity for people to also give back a little bit.
Pretty awesome. And I mean,
yes.
You are area property real estate people, so when it comes to homes, you kind of know which ones you might want to see, right?
We have a little bit of insight. Yes. And of course, we wish we could have, 50 homes on this tour because there's so many great homes in the area. And that's why we're trying to really make this an annual thing and really benefit, not only, the local organization of Graceful Opportunities, but allow people to showcase, those homes and give people ideas and get out on hopefully what's going to be a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I'm hoping you have just oodles and oodles of people coming out. I know you will, because you know how us women are. We want to see what you got. We want to see. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's flood this thing and everybody go. Take care with your shoes at the door. Are you making them? Do you have like the surgical slippers, or can you just wear your shoes?
Yep.
Okay.
We definitely have those available. Some people, and that's just being respectful of the home with them open it up. But we have those available to everyone, so those are taken care of when you walk in the door.
Yeah, I have light silver carpet in my house. You walk in there with shoes, I will knock you down. I'm like, Get out! Take off your shoes.
Get out.
All right. Sarah DeLuca is a committee member with the Giving Tour. The home tour is coming up on next Sunday, and you've got a couple of hours and 5 properties to go look at. $30 for a ticket is absolutely nothing to be able to experience kind of wonder and ideas that you can get from going into people's homes. Home tours are one of the most successful kinds of fundraising because people want to see. People might be looking for a house and get ideas of what they even want to buy, so it could even help you with your business, Miss Sarah.
That is true. Of course, that's not our number one priority, Graceful Opportunities, but it never hurts, for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Sarah DeLuca is a committee member with the Giving Tour, helping out our friends who are at the cafe right on the corner of, I believe, Clark Street and Broadway. So make sure you check them out. Their hours are a little bit early, but try their grilled cheese sandwich and get some French press coffee, and let's help these individuals on this farm grow their own food and become farmers. It's just awesome. Sarah, thank you for your time, and I hope you just have a huge turnout.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.